Yo, 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 yo. Welcome everyone to a special live edition of Talking Comics. I am your host, Julius Freeman, and with me today is Anthony Gambino, artist extraordinaire of Vigilant FURY. What's up, Anthony? How you doing today?
What's up, Poppy? How are you?
I'm fucking frazzled, man. Traffic in California is a pain in the motherfucking ass, and I'm sorry to cuss.
Woo!
I'm sorry to cuss like that, but
I love
fuck
it, man.
that. I fucking hate Southern California.
Yeah,
traffic.
baby.
I fucking hate it. I can't fucking stand it.
Go.
So that's why I'm drinking my. You can't see it on my screen, but this made. Don't let the cup fool you. There you go.
What are
It's
you
not
drinking?
coffee, ladies and gentlemen. It's not coffee. It starts with the T and it ends with the A, and there's a Q in between the T and the A. So you can guess what it is I'm drinking. Ooh, to calm my frazzled fucking nerves because
Maria.
Traffic.
Maria.
Benjamin is like, tell me how you really feel. Oh, I'm telling you, Benjamin. I'm telling you and everyone else out there in the world that Southern California traffic sucks balls. I hate it. I wish there was a better system. Good Ideas Comics in a coffee mug. Yeah, dude. I couldn't find a shot glass. I'm telling you, traffic was a biatch today.
That's real old school Vato shit.
Yeah, and I wanted to do the shot glass, but I couldn't find one. I was trying to scurry to get the show up and going because I said 5:30, and of course I started a lot later than I originally anticipated. But here we are. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out and chilling and fucking having a good time. Good Ideas Comics. What good ideas do you have today, Comics? What good ideas do you have? Good Idea Comics. Oh, actually, that's a good one. Highball glass. Yeah, that's a good
Man,
one.
I'm loving this energy, brother.
Dude, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready for today. So, for those of you who are joining us, thank you, Benjamin Soto, Good Ideas Comics. Thanks for joining us. We're here to just chill, unwind a little bit. It's pre-Friday. I wanted to stream yesterday, but Wednesdays are the days where everyone streams, and Fridays are the days people go out. So I thought Thursday would be a good day to like chill, right? So if you guys have some brewskis out there or drink, join us. Join me on my little coffee mug tequila drinking stream.
Next time, I want it in your daughter's sippy cup because I thought that's what you were gonna have because I can't really see the screen.
I should have it in my daughter's sippy cup.
Yeah.
Just to mess with people's minds.
Just don't forget it in there.
Yeah. How's everyone doing out there tonight? If you guys have any questions,
juice.
What's that?
Give me that juice.
That's right. That's right. If you guys have any questions about our campaign or our story or any suggestions maybe that we might that might help us promote this damn thing, because it's been I don't know about you, Anthony, but it's been kind of a struggle, right? It's not.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired too.
I'm tired too. It's a lot. This one, I don't know.
Sure
this one feels a lot. This one feels a lot different than the first one.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is Vigilant FURY your first work? No, it's not. Actually, it's my second book. Actually, no, excuse me, my third book. First one I released on Comixology, but since Comixology kind of, went off the wayside, it's gone from there. So I'm thinking about maybe releasing that first book. It's called The Cleansing on Global. I think it's called Global Comics. I believe that's what it's called. So I'm thinking about releasing it there, or maybe even doing the crowdfunding because the book's done. Just a matter of it's just sitting there in my hard drive collecting digital dust.
How long ago was that book?
Oh, that was in 2012.
Oh wow, homie, that was
man. Yeah, you know the artist Andres Lima Araujo. Yeah.
Yeah,
he drew it. He was the artist of the book. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I came up on some money and I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend my money on a good artist. But the mistake I made, full disclosure to those listening, I was mostly stoned the whole time I wrote the story. So You can imagine how
God.
that turned out.
That's hilarious.
Not so much now, so don't worry, Anthony. I'm not stoned like I
No,
used to
I
back
didn't.
in 2012.
If anything, you might be on speed. I would have thought reading that script. That high octane shit.
No, this is just my raw energy, my raw male testosterone energy that's coming out. That not many people get to see other than my wife, because usually around this time I'm frazzled from work, but then after about 6:30 or 7, I'm already calm. And when you see me on streams, I'm all like happy go lucky. Hey guys, how's it doing? Welcome to another show edition of Julius Freeman Comics. But today is the motherfucking ghetto motherfucker that's out right now.
I like you way better like this, man.
Me too. Maybe I should do this more often. Benjamin is telling you to get a paper cutter, bro. I think he's right.
Paper cutter.
Then why aren't you using it, Anthony?
I am.
Oh, oh, damn. Came at you hard, Benjamin. Came at you hard. For those of you just joining us, if you're watching, cheers. Cheers if you're drinking chai latte. I think it was, who was it that told me he's drinking tea? It was Benjamin. Cheers, my friend. So, like I was saying, guys, if you have any questions, suggestions, ask away. Don't be shy. Don't think that we're gonna get offended. The only thing I ask that you not ask is anything political, because this is not the show for that. This show is about movies, comics, the comic book industry, the landscape, the culture. Ask us whatever you want about that, but politics, no, that's for a different show, different channel, not for this one. So ask away. Don't hesitate to ask me about the writing process. Don't hesitate to ask me about, collaboration, how it works, or anything that you may have in mind. Go ahead and ask. Don't be shy. So, how was your day, Anthony? How's your day today?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I worked the day job, did a little bit of this stuff in the morning. My wife is actually babysitting my niece and nephew overnight, so it's just been me and the pups all day. That's been a little bit training the foster dog and everything. We had I think I told you yesterday, we had a behaviorist come. She's trying to help us out so we can get this dog ready for adoption.
Right. How'd that go, by the way?
It was good, man. So we only had her for like an hour, and she ended up staying for 3. So she was really gracious with her time. Helped us out a lot, taught us a lot about training the pup and the right ways to go about it. So now it's just a matter of step-by-step implementing it.
Nice. I'm glad that it worked. Did it work out at least? Was it somewhat educative? Is that even a word?
Educational?
Educational. Yeah, what the fuck? Wow. See what I mean, Anthony? I'm frazzled.
Yeah, you only had a few sips.
And I'm pissed.
You sound like you need to vent more than I do, my friend.
I think I do. I think I do need to vent a lot more.
But
that was at least educational, though, in terms of like learning like the behavior of a dog and how you to, I guess, calm it down when it's like in high energy. Because I know your dog is high energy from the clip I saw.
Oh. Yeah. So that's the main issue. She's not even that high energy, to be honest. But when she sees people she doesn't know or other dogs, she just gets scared. It's really sad because we don't really know her backstory that much. Nobody really does. We just know she was found on the side of a road in Kentucky. So we don't know. I don't know. But she never had any training. She's 2 years old, so she's got a lot of catching up to do. And the poor thing was never like taught anything.
So she's just like a wild dog, essentially.
Yeah, so she thinks, she sees something she doesn't know, and she's got to react to protect herself. And it's not even to protect us. She just does not know what to do. So we're trying to teach her.
Do stronger.
Sorry, my little girl's asking me to fix something. Her Lego set. There you go, Mama.
I thought she was asking for a stronger drink.
Can you imagine? Just for the record, I'm not giving my little girl any alcohol, right? So don't get crazy. Good Ideas Comics asks, what's in your future for comics? You want to go first, Anthony, or you want me to go first?
You could go first.
My future for comics, I'll tell you, Good Ideas Comics. I want to write. I want to make a living writing for comics, or not just writing for comics, for writing in general. Novels, short fictional works. And use the platforms that are available to me for writers. Gumroad or any other platforms that are writer friendly. I won't lie to you guys. I actually wouldn't mind if the occasion, or not the occasion, but if the opportunity presented itself, I wouldn't mind working for like a Dark Horse Comics or Image Comics, even Marvel or DC. If the situation was right, if they allowed me to kind of let me have fun with whatever it is that they want me to work on, then I'll definitely would love to work for those two publishers and have fun with the characters that I really love. Punisher is one of them. I would love to write a Superman comic, Captain America, believe it or not. I would. I just want to make a living writing. And Vigilant Fury, well, going back to my history as a writer, I've always wanted to write for comics. And the main story, the main character that I created was Ghetto Dragon. That's the one that I really wanted to be my, I guess, Nexus book with that Mike Barron had with what's the artist's name? I can't remember. Steve
Epting?
The Dude. The artist, he used to call himself the Dude.
I don't know.
Whatever. That Ghetto Dragon is my like staple. That's the book I want readers to remember me for, is the Ghetto Dragon. That's like my Bone, right? Jeff Smith's Bone, the book Bone. Steve Rude, thank you, Good Idea Comics. Steve Rude. That's what I essentially want that to be. And so Vigilant Fury is another stepping stone to that. So I hope that the readers who back Vigilant Fury or back anything that I produce in general, I hope that you guys can recognize that my approach to comics is something that I take serious. I'm all about entertaining, and I understand that there are lots of cliched roads in our day and age, right? In the age of information, it's very easy to do cliched stories. So my task as a writer in today's time is to always try to face the cliches and take the stories that I'm developing in different avenues that have never been seen. So Vigilant Fury is one of those stories, where it could have easily been a cliched, 80s action type of story, but I took it somewhere where it was a little different, than what we're seeing now with the quote unquote female empowerment trope. This is different. I wanted to be more human. I wanted to be more grounded and gritty. And I think it's safe to say if I didn't take it that route, I think Anthony would have been like, no, you know what? I don't want to do this.
100%.
Is that right?
100%.
Yeah, there you go. So that the importance of giving you guys a strong product is the artist has to be 100% involved in the development of that story as well, or else you're gonna end up with a terrible product. And that's not what my intent is. So what's my future for comics is to give you guys quality work every single time, every step of the way. So that's my goal. That's for my future, I guess. What about you, Anthony?
Well, I don't have a friggin' sales pitch like that, but damn. You basically wrote a Punisher story with this book.
Yeah, pretty much. Almost. Not quite, but
quite,
almost.
But I've said it on a few streams. It's like if Sarah Connor, Ellen Ripley were plopped in a Punisher story. That's Vigilant Fury.
There you go. But for yourself, Anthony, what is it that you want for your future for comics?
So I just want to keep doing this, man, and keep getting better. I also want to do it as a living, do it full time. I have my own story that has kind of been like I've been planting the seeds for not even planting the seeds because not too many people know about it, but I've been doing the groundwork since grad school. So I hope to have that out one day. It's actually something I started back in undergrad, so it's been, swirling around for a long time. I think I'd like to do more covers next. Like I think after this book, I want to not like take a break, but just pivot a little bit and do more single images and kind of like knock out a bunch of projects if possible. Yeah, I think that might be next. A little bit of cover work and single imagery. Try to get on some other people's campaigns and bounce around doing different variants. Some fantasy work.
Go ahead and keep talking. I got to give my little one a glass of water. Give me a second.
Okay, no problem. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for next. Just to keep doing this, keep improving, keep learning. Find out different methods to work. I don't know if you guys can see like all these chopped up panels. I'm trying this now. Doing each panel individually to try to help me, mentally while I'm working, so I don't get caught up with the rest of the page, because I think that was becoming a distraction. So just to keep growing and keep working and keep telling stories.
That's the goal, right? For most artists, I would say.
Yeah, man.
That's what we all want. We all want good stories. We all want great stories, fantastic stories, and we like to be taken on a freaking voyage, man. Like that's what got me into comics as a kid, and not just as a kid, but kept me coming back even as an adult. So, comics has always been the place where I could find the out there stuff, the stuff that's like, whoa, you would never see this in the movie, or you would never see this in a TV show. There's just no way it would happen, because the artist had a certain style, the writer had a certain story that just all like fit together, and made you really think outside the box, which is what I really loved about that. Wait, there's another question from Freddie Ness. Have you heard of Snyder allegedly buying bots for the Snyder Cut? Yes, I have, Freddie. I heard that, and that's crazy if that's true. I don't know if it's true or not, because obviously, with today's news companies, they're kind of untrustworthy for the most part. So I don't know if that's really true, but if it is, holy mackerel, that's terrible, because Warner Brothers pumped so much money to that Snyder Cut thing, and can you imagine if like you're the executive and you were told, hey, there's this massive movement for this Snyder Cut, maybe we should pump some money into it. Okay, let's do it. And you find out it's a bunch of bots
for the Justice League Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
That's like poetic justice to the like, it's crazy if that's true. But yeah, I heard about that, Freddie. It was crazy. If it's true, screw Hollywood. I don't care about Hollywood. I think they suck. Now, if you're a fan of Snyder, that's no disrespect to the Snyder bros out there. Much love to you guys. You guys are some of the most diehard fans, and I respect that. But I really don't give a shit about Hollywood. They could die in rotten hell for all I care.
Damn,
there, I said it.
Damn, homie.
So, what genre are you interested in drawing next? Ooh, good question, Benjamin. Good question. You go ahead, Anthony. You answer this one first.
Well, yeah, since he asked drawing, I assumed it was directed towards me.
No, it was also directed to me too, Anthony.
Fucking egomaniac.
Hey, B-Rose. What's up, B-Rose? ¿Qué onda, cabrón? We got to get B-Rose out of the ghetto. Ladies and gentlemen, back Cerebrum. Help B-Rose get out of the ghetto, because, last time we were on the stream with him, they shot up outside his house live during the stream. Let's get him out of the ghetto. Help him.
Well, hold on a minute. I mean, yeah, back the book, but keep that motherfucker there, man. That makes it for some entertaining shows.
Oh, there you go. See, B-Rose, you can take advantage of it.
He's safe.
Yeah.
It's not like he's outside. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's true. That's true.
If he was
So then, okay, what
streaming from the
genre are you
street,
interested in drawing next, Anthony?
fantasy for sure.
Fantasy.
Fantasy
I have
or
something cooking then.
fantasy or horror, or a mixture of
Oh.
the two. This is
Oh goodness.
Oh,
I have something cooking.
do ya?
I sure do.
Is it arroz con pollo?
I think it is. It is. It does have fantasy and horror in it.
Oh, wait,
The
is this what we
stars are
already?
aligning.
Is
For
this
us,
what we already
Anthony.
talked about?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is.
Then yeah.
Yes, it is. As for me, the same. The same, Benjamin. As much as I love the gritty, grounded stuff of comics, I'm like straight up like I'm all about the fantastical stuff. It's just the reason why I haven't tackled it is because a lot of the artists that I want to work with are always busy. They always have stuff going on, and I had this thought earlier today, which is a good, nice little, off little road before I come back to this question. I lost my train of thought.
Damn.
I lost it. Fuck.
Go home, Julius. You're drunk.
I'm getting there. Damn. Well, like I was saying, I do want to do fantastical stuff, and I am a fan of the grounded stuff. But I'm a comic book guy through and through. I grew up with the fantastical stuff, the superhero genre, the like Pitt, for instance. I was a huge Pitt fan growing up and buying those comics. Death Dealer was another one that I really loved. Conan the Barbarian.
Have you picked that up, by the way? The new one?
Not the new one. Not the new one.
Okay.
I picked up the one that Glenn Danzig, the lead singer from the Misfits, wrote, and it was trash. It was absolutely like dumpster fire trash. It was bad.
That's a shame.
But I'm pretty sure the new one that's just been produced is like fantastic. I would imagine. It's
fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. I only picked up the first issue so far. I just haven't gone to the shops yet, but I'm really happy that they're doing that,
Yeah. No, yeah, same here.
So excited to see the Frazetta-verse like become a thing.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, I think.
Yeah.
Frazetta is one of those artists that just timeless, everyone, even the new generations like can appreciate Frazetta.
He was the first artist my first illustration professor ever told me about.
Okay, yeah, because I can't blame him because Frank Frazetta was absolutely fantastic. Like what I loved about him the most was when I found out that he waited until the last minute to do his work.
Oh, the best.
So he had a commission, by a publisher or whoever his client was, and he would have like 2 or 3 weeks, time, like a time, like a period where he had the time to like develop and draw what he needed to draw, and he never did it. He never did that. He always waited until the night before and drew all night, and then finished it, and then turned it in. And every time he turned it in, I guess he told himself, "Oh, they're gonna hate it because I only spent one night on it. They're gonna think it sucks." And then of course he get the check. The next thing you know, he got a check in the mail with a letter saying, "Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. Thank you." And I was like, "Oh crap, sweet." So he kept doing that to like, I guess that's what he felt that he would be at his peak, drawing under that kind of pressure, which I've always respected.
So I'm gonna add a little something to that. Julius, if you ever get out here, we have to go to the Frazetta Museum in Pennsylvania because it's only about an hour. It's only about an hour and 20 minutes from where we live.
Hell yeah, dude.
And my wife and I went one year for my birthday, and Frank Frazetta's daughter-in-law was there.
Oh, nice.
And I think we were like the only ones in there. So, she gave us a little tour and was telling us all these stories. And a lot of the paintings were actually done on Masonite because he would start so late, like you said, the night before.
Right.
And if he didn't have the materials, it'd be too late to go get them. So he just ripped up Masonite from the floor. And he painted on Masonite panels. Apparently, allegedly. That's what she told us. But if that's the case, man, I mean, he's just a friggin' badass.
Hell yeah. He was a badass. Like he's definitely a grandmaster for sure of the form. And of course, you really can't complain about the women he drew either. That was always nice.
Oh, that yeah, are you kidding me? That's just the best.
I know, right? How could you like not like that, right?
And I love that his wife was always the inspiration for those women. Like that's
cool too. That was also like touching in the way.
Yeah, it is. It's like touching and sexy in a badass way. Like that's his ride or die. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I love that.
Loving his wife through and through, and using her as the
inspiration and
the inspiration to his women. So that's great. That's awesome that he did that. And when did he pass away, by the way?
2010.
Oh, okay. So it was 12 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost positive it was 2010.
Yeah, I had a friend. I have a friend, I should say, who loved Frank Frazetta, and he had a bunch of his books, and I always skimmed through whenever I hung out at his house, and that was where I grew the appreciation from that, because I knew of Frazetta because of the Conan the films, the posters that he drew for the films.
Oh, dope.
But I never really got to see his artwork until I would hang out at my friend's house, and I would just skim through the picture books he had of Frank Frazetta's work, and after that I was like, yeah, dude, this guy is the real deal. Like, this guy is the one who I could see how everyone who paints and draws in that style got their inspiration from, for sure.
Oh, for sure. There's a video on YouTube. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. It's I think it's a 3-hour video from the I don't remember the name of the school, the Art Institute of America or some shit, but it's like a 3-hour video analyzing Frazetta's paintings and what made them so good. Like, it's essentially a crash course in illustration using Frazetta paintings.
Oh, nice. Good Ideas Comics is asking you if you're from Kentucky. No. Not near where all the floods are, I hope. No, he's from New Jersey, right, Anthony?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're probably asking because of my dog.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm from Jersey. I'm 20 minutes from New York City, but for whatever reason, this shelter that we got the dog from, I don't know how or why, but they get a lot of their dogs from Kentucky. And yeah, this one she was born there, and she was found on the side of the road, and then she was with a foster family there for a little bit. She came up north. She was with a foster mom for a little while, but that didn't work out. And then she went to the daycare, and then that's when we got her. So yeah, I'm not from Kentucky. I'm from Jersey.
Phoenix Press, thank you for joining us. We're just hanging out, chilling. I'm getting a little buzz. The tequila's starting to kick in. So don't mind me if I start slurring my words and acting like a fool. Okay, cool.
I
want to bring this up a little bit. Because I thought it was a very interesting tweet, and it really spoke to me in a lot of levels. The Ravens lot at Nicholas. Oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher this last name. Muley 7. I apologize if I butcher your last name. But he asked the question: indie comics creators, which do you find harder to do? Creating your comic book or marketing it?
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, so marketing for sure. Ravens lot. 100% marketing for me. For me, maybe it might be easy for others, but for me, it's marketing, because it's so hard to know how to approach selling your comic book in such an oversaturated market, right? Let's face it, there's so many crowdfunding comic books out there. It's hard to stick out. The more projects that are out there.
100%.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, marketing hands down for sure. Good Ideas Comics. I agree with that 100%. Phoenix Press. I find Nicholas takes usually speed. Yeah, Nicholas. the Ravens Law, he has always, like, I love his tweets. He has the best perspective. He has the best outlook. Very grounded, very humble, and always supportive of other indie comic creators and always interacting. So he's definitely for me top of the line for sure. Yeah, Phoenix Press marketing for me as well. I suck at it, dude. Me too, man. Don't feel too bad about it. Marketing has been definitely that's been the toughest part for me, not just for this project, but for my Ghetto Dragon project, and also when I released the my first comic project on Comixology. I didn't really know how to promote or market the book to get people to buy my book, you know?
Same. Yeah, I got real lucky last year with my sketchbook. I mean, I didn't know. I've said this before, so sorry if people have heard me talk about it, but like I had no idea this was all a thing, all this YouTube promotion and everything. Until Rob asked me to go on his show, and he was like, come on, we'll hang out and draw, and you can promote the book. It's chill. It'll be a good time. And I went on that show like every Tuesday for, I think, the better part of a year, if not a full year. And I went on other shows too. A few people reached out to help me out and come on their shows. But yeah, I like the last campaign went right down to the wire, and pretty much the thing that got it funded was I went on Death Curse like the night before the campaign was over, and there were a few people on there. It was Spence, it was Kayla, Jeff Elkins. I think Tyler
was Ryan Wynn part of that too.
He might have been on that. I don't know if he was there that night. I think Tyler might have been there too. But anyway, they all like offered to give me the sketches they did on that stream as perks. So I put them up right. Yeah, I put them up right away, and they sold right away. So it was like that was a huge bump. They helped me out a ton with that. And that was, like I said, the night before the stream was over, or the campaign was over. So I was super fortunate with that stuff. But yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough, and it's like it's a little nerve-wracking reaching out to like the bigger channels, because you kind of the imposter syndrome kicks in for sure.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how do I approach that, right? Like, how could I, like, he has no idea who I am. He or she has no idea who I am. Why would they want me on their show, right? And so you're always self-doubting yourself when you're putting yourself out there too, especially when you want to reach out and promote your book on the bigger channel, because obviously the bigger the channel, the more chances you'll get to get funded. But there's other factors at play here too, where maybe the art style is not for everyone's liking, or the story is not to everyone's liking,
right?
You know,
right.
and I could understand that too. So I could respect that. So it's a really tough field out there, especially for us newbies, because even though I've had 3 books, I'm still relatively new. No one really knows who I am. I'm starting to figure out what my personality is on here. I really don't know how to present myself, except for today. Today I'm kind of like loosey goosey, because I came in all frazzled and pissed off, and I guess a little bit of myself, kind of went through my quote online persona. Right?
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be like that, but I know I'm too ghetto. My ghetto self is like, so like, down there that it only comes out really when I'm really mad or frazzled. And I remember one time I was at a party, and I was with my new friends, the friends I made in college, not my childhood friends, because my childhood friends are all ghetto, like, full disclosure. Like they're all fucking ghetto.
What are you trying to say? You were with your white friends?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. And I got a little drunk with them at the party, and as the drunker I got, the more ghetto I became.
That's okay.
So I was like, fuck that shit, motherfucker, and I was all cussing like a storm. And then by the end of the night, they're like, dude, does the ghetto just come out of you when you're drunk?
That's the ghetto dragon, motherfucker.
And I was like, that's right, fool. Don't fucking forget that, homie. You understand me, dog?
Whoa.
See how I could turn that on? See how I could just switch it on?
The accent too, man.
I really had to, honestly, like the taking theater class in college really helped with that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because I still had the accent for a lot of years when I started going to college, and I went to a really white college too. Like the college was like pure white people. Like I was probably one of the only Latino dark brown skinned people there. I mean, there were black people there too, but not as much as the white I guess populace, if you want to say it, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I was dark in my high school.
Oh well, I mean, compared to me, my friend, you're like
Blanquito,
you're
I
freaking an
know.
albino.
Hey, I know.
But the great thing was during when I took theater class. Oh, hold on, my
Yeah,
little one's freaking out for a spider. Give me a second, guys. I apologize.
I like this. I I wish I had this energy on YouTube. I don't know why. Maybe I need a drink like Julius. Yeah, I think the next book I do, or the next project, the next few projects, probably whatever they are, they're gonna be ink wash for sure. Recently discovered that I love that. Didn't know it was a thing. I mean, I knew it was a thing. I just didn't know that I enjoyed doing it so much. But yeah. Julie said to me the other day, he's like, "Yo, I kind of wish I had asked you to see your ink wash samples for Vigilant Fury," and I was like, "I didn't have any, bro.
I know.
Idea.
It was crazy.
I had no idea.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I'm off camera for a little bit, guys, because the little one is potty training, so she's doing her business, and I have to step away again when she's done.
It's all good, man.
But yeah, dude. When I saw your ink wash sample, I was like, dude, what in the world? What? Why didn't you? Why didn't I even think about that?
I had no clue. I did not know it was a possibility.
How can you not know? You're an artist, Anthony.
Bro,
you went
I
to
didn't
school.
know. I didn't know I could do that. Here, I'll put my website in the chat. You could see the last time I did ink wash, what it looked like.
Okay, yeah, do that. Oh, give me a second. I gotta step out again.
Yeah. Just, you know what? Just leave. I'll do the show. Jesus Christ. I'm just kidding. Ben, if you're still in here, I think I'm going to do another ink wash on Saturday. Oh, that's a good idea, Ben.
There we go. All right, I'm back.
Hello.
Good Ideas Comics asking the question: what are some of your biggest writing influences? Ooh, I have so many, dude. But the main one, whoops. There we go. Ooh, I like this one. Benjamin Soto says, creating is such a lonely process. It's easy to be inside your head writing and in your studio drawing. Getting outside of yourself to promote such a flipped script of the norm. You know, I'm going to reread that again, but I'm going to do it in my ghetto voice. Creating is such a lonely process, eh? It's easy to be inside your head, bato, writing in your head and your studio drawing. Getting outside of yourself to promote is such a flip script of the norm, I say. How was that, guys? Was that good? Was that
you should only do shows like this.
With the ghetto accent?
Drunk.
Oh, drunk. I'm not there yet. I'm a little buzzed, but I'm not there yet, though. So yeah, going back to good ideas comics. Alan Moore, man. Alan Moore was my jam. He was the one that really challenged me as a reader. You know, because before Alan Moore, I was just a comic book reader. I kind of had the idea of wanting to write for comics, but I really wanted to be a film director more than anything. That was my original dream in high
That's what's
school
up.
was to graduate from high school, go to college and take film school, go to film school and graduate and then make movies. That was what I really wanted to do. But once I read Alan Moore, I think I was 19 years old. I read V for Vendetta. After that, that book changed me. It transformed me and really opened my eyes to like, wow, there's so much you can do with comics, the medium itself, you know. And I realized that it wasn't just for superheroes. It was more. You could do whatever you want with the medium: crime noir, romance, you know, sci-fi, fantasy. I mean, you could do so much with that, and all you need is a really good artist, or not just a really good artist, but a skilled one who understands sequentials, and you can write a fantastical story like V for Vendetta. You know, that was the reason why V for Vendetta was such a big. It's okay. It's all right. This is a chill stream. Sorry, my wife's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." It's all
Oh, that's
right.
okay.
That's cool. Where was I? Oh yeah, so V for Vendetta, given the fact that the character V was just a guy in a mask who had this vendetta, you know, for lack of a better word, against the tyrannical government that suppressed, you know, the country, the dystopic British country. That like blew my mind. I was like, wow, you could do that kind of stuff in comics. I had no idea you could do that. I thought it was just about, you know, superheroes essentially, right?
Spandex.
Masked vigilantes, that kind of stuff. But this was like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It just hit home for me. It's like it really did transform me. And so Alan Moore was definitely an influence that got me to look at the medium in a different light. And I realized, you know what? I can still do directing, like film, you know, short films or film directing. But I mean, comics, damn, there's so much I could do with that. There's so much I could do with comics, especially if I could find a good artist to help me, you know, draw the story that I write. So yeah, man, Alan Moore for sure. And then of course that came later was Brian Azzarello was a big influence on me. I really loved 100 Bullets. That's one of my favorite comics of all time. Ed Brubaker is another one. And Warren Ellis, even though he's been canceled, I still loved his work. Transmit to Paulton was one of my favorite books. The Authority, when he did it with gosh, what's the artist's name? I can't remember his name now. Help me out, chat.
Don't ask me, homie.
Gosh, I can't. He did Ultimates with Mark Millar. Why can't I remember his freaking name? Whatever. But yeah, Warren Ellis was another influence on me. Mainly the British writers really had a big influence on me. The only American comic book writer that really also had an influence on me was more likely was Peter David. Brian Hitch. Thank you, Benjamin. Brian Hitch. So yeah, that was my that was my influence, Alan Moore. What about you, Anthony? Who was your influence in terms not just art? I know you're an artist in art, but what was was there a writer for you that really did it for you for comics? A writer?
One specifically. There wasn't really one specifically, but I think let's see, top 3 that like I remember really reacting to and loving. Jeff Loeb.
Oh, nice.
I also really like Brian Azzarello and early Frank Miller. Like I really loved early Frank Miller writing. Maybe even more so than his drawing.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Now, why is that?
I don't know, man. I always go back to Man Without Fear. The 4 main ones: Man Without Fear, Born Again, Dark Knight Returns, and Year One. The way he writes in those 4 books specifically, like his narrations, especially the Daredevil books, when he talks about New York and he describes the heat of the summer and like just the beat cop, the little moments you can tell.
Yeah.
You can like you feel like you're there. And even Gotham City, it's not a real city, but you feel like you're there because of how he writes it, and the characters too. I know it, like some people prefer dialogue, some people prefer narration, some people hate narration. I personally love narration in a comic. I'm a big fan of novelizing a script when possible, not to the point where you're like, um, what's his name? Oh my god, the guy who wrote Guardian Devil with Joe Quesada, Kevin Smith. Like,
Oh, Kevin Smith,
not
right?
not to the point where you're filling up the page with words, but I like a good narration, some good descriptive language, something that puts you in the place that you're looking at, even if it's
Mm,
made up.
right.
So Frank Miller really did that for me early on, and then Jeff Loeb, especially with those color books, like talk about like pulling at the heartstrings. It's really difficult for me to feel any sort of emotion with books, and he captured that really
Mm.
well.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah,
That's how I felt about Alan Moore. I thought Alan Moore really did that well too with his books. Swamp Thing was another huge influence on me. It was because he wasn't constrained with just 6 issues or 7 issues. He had a whole run,
yeah,
so it was great to read. Um, you know, his outlook on what a long run would look like under Alan Moore and Swamp Thing. I think Swamp Thing to this day is probably one of his best works. I know people always go back to Watchmen, they go back to V for Vendetta, but I think Swamp Thing really was like the like oh I like it was the book that made me realize, okay, now I see why people like dug Alan Moore, because he brought something fresh to Swamp Thing that I guess was kind of dying before he took over the book. And I'm a big fan of that. I'm a fan of like writers who are able to get on a book that's kind of fledging, that's kind of dying, and then revitalize it. And so, like you mentioned Kevin Smith, I mean, he say what you will about his writing, it's not the best, but his run on Daredevil when he did it with Joe Quesada was like it was great. It was like explosive.
Oh
And
no,
then
I
of
don't
course,
get me wrong. Like I love that story. I thought it was fantastic. It's just the initial. I think the first issue, he I
oh, he
think
did too much.
he refused. If I heard that he like refused to get edited, which is pretty
Oh,
funny.
what a punk.
And then the issue came out in print,
What a
and he
puta.
he he said to Joe, he was like, "Dude, you should have edited me."
And then, of course, Joe Quesada ended up becoming the editor in chief of Marvel Knights from
Yeah.
the
So
success of that Daredevil run, and then he became the editor in chief of Marvel Comics. And after that, it was like a floodgate opened. Garth Ennis and Steve Dillon on Punisher, the Ultimate line. I mean, talk about like a small little golden age of Marvel Comics during that time. So, Good Idea Comics ask you, Anthony.
yo,
What are some of your biggest artist influences?
oh man, Tim Sale, number one. Um,
Mm.
Mike Mignola, Frank
Yeah.
Miller, artistically as well. When I first got into comics, it was around the time that the Capullo Batman run was out.
Oh, okay, so it was at its peak.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Capullo's work too. Who else? Who else? There's so many, man. I recently started looking at this French artist. I'm gonna butcher his name, but Stefan Levalois. I don't know how to say it, but I found a couple of books of his that he did in ink wash, and it blew my mind.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, stunning work. And then Frazetta, obviously we've been talking about him.
Yeah, Frazetta was definitely a beast in his own world, in the art world. So, real quick, guys, if you guys haven't backed the Vigilant Fury, back it today. It's available.
Yeah,
We're at
man.
1275. We're at 42% funded. It's a fixed goal of 3,000, which I hope is. I was hoping it was low enough, but it's been as we were talking about, promoting the marketing has been a struggle, has been tough. But just remember, guys, it's a fixed goal. So if we don't meet this number, then we won't be able to make the book. so
Yep.
if you guys have backed it already, thank you. We appreciate your support. You guys are going to be in store. You guys have a book that's going to be off the rockers, like for sure. Like don't don't undersell this. You know, Gambino and myself have worked really hard to make sure that we're giving you the top quality story. And even though on the surface of things, I know the whole, you know, she's a woman, but it's a different perspective on it. It's almost like I said, like I was talking about earlier, grounded. It's a little grounded, and my wife thankfully played a major role into helping me, um, you know, realize that as I was developing the story, because she did mention to me that, you know, physically speaking, that a woman like Angela Perez would not stand a chance against a 6'3", 200-pound muscle man. There's just no way. That's like it's like a logical, right? It's irrational. So her take that helped me develop the story was you got to have her trick them like a fox. You got to have her figure out ways to fool them into thinking that they're facing, you know, a threat that's bigger than them, a threat that's a lot, you know, more dangerous than them. You know, it's the whole illusion thing. So I feel that the story that we developed together, Gambino and myself, uh, is something that's going to be unique, and I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised at this story because it's not your typical Hollywood stuff. It's not. It's outside that. Like I
Oh,
was talking about earlier, I fucking hate Hollywood. I hope they rot and die in hell.
damn.
I really do, guys. I'm not joking either. I really do fucking hate Hollywood. I'm trying to keep the cussing down because, you know, I don't want the little one to hear me cuss. But this is my love letter to comics. You know what I can do with comic book medium, and being able to tell a story that Hollywood are too scared to say or to show. You know, because they're a bunch of little assholes. So if you guys haven't backed the Vigilant Fury, I'm sorry, it's the tequila starting to kick in, as you can tell. I don't know if you can tell or not.
A little bit.
If you haven't backed the Vigilant Fury, I was about to say Ghetto Dragon. If you haven't backed Vigilant Fury, back it today. And if this is not your kind of story, if this is not your cup of tea, but you have a friend or someone who you know, hey, you know what, this person might like that. Let them know about it. Don't be shy to share this and spread this around. You know, the one thing I will say about my approach to making comics that I'm proud to say is that I am the type of writer who always carefully picks their artist. So what I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Well, think of it like this. Can you imagine anyone else other than Martin Scorsese directing Goodfellas? Can you imagine Steven Spielberg directing Goodfellas? I mean, no, right? Because it just wouldn't make sense. And vice versa. Um, can you imagine Martin Scorsese directing E.T.? That it just wouldn't make sense. Sorry, my little girl distracted me. You like it doesn't make any sense. Like you would not hire Quentin Tarantino to direct a Smurfs movie, right? So the way I approach making comics is that if I develop a story, I gotta find the right artist to fit the story. And so when I was developing Vigilant Fury, I was in my head, no bullshit, guys, no bullshit. While I was developing the story, I was thinking in my head, Frank Miller, Eduardo Rizzo. That's what I was thinking in my head. Mike Mignola, even stark black and white, heavy shadows, heavy inks. That's what I was imagining while I was developing the story. So, Gambino was like the perfect fit for this story. So even though the Gambino's art style may not be your cup of tea, his art style is the perfect fit for this story. So another example to keep it in comics, Tom McFarlane, you wouldn't hire Tom McFarlane to draw a Smurfs comic, right? Or a Sonic the Hedgehog comic. You just wouldn't hire someone like Tom McFarlane to do that because Tom McFarlane doesn't draw that. He's more in tune in drawing darker, more edgier stuff, right? So the one thing that you have to understand, or not understand, but you have to see when you're looking at comic book projects is, does the story fit the artist? That's why I look for when I buy comics. When I buy comics and I pick up a comic book off the shelf that looks intriguing because the cover, catches my attention. But if I look inside the pages and I see that the art is not matching what I saw on the cover, it doesn't have to be the same artist. It just has to be the tone, the aesthetic of it. If I don't see it matching, then in my eyes, they failed. Oh, sorry. My wife was like staring at me and I was like, what are you looking at?
So
What you looking at? I was like, what you looking at, homie? I'm talking here. FYI, I would watch that Tarantino Smurfs movie. Now that you mention it. What? Okay. So, as I was saying, that actually would be an interesting movie, wouldn't it? Can you imagine Tarantino Smurfs? Rated R. But as I was saying, let me continue on my rant here. When you look at Vigilant Fury, I could guarantee you that you're going to get a product that's going to be complete in terms of like the story I wrote and Gambino's art style. It's a perfect match. And I'll even go so far as to say you guys are going to lose yourselves in the story, because the story is so, it may be 80 pages long, but it's not going to feel like you're reading an 80-page story. It's going to feel like you're reading a 20-page story because of how fast it goes. But it's not fast or quick to the point where it loses its power in terms of storytelling. The storytelling is going to be smooth. The transitions are going to be smooth. And it's going to be a page turner, guys. Like I did my best to write a page turning story. And Vigilant Fury, I believe, even though the protagonist is a woman, I think both male readers and female readers will both enjoy this story equally because of the danger behind it. I mean, can you just imagine this young, woman in a situation that involves her having to literally kill her way to freedom because she understands that the people who took her are people who are ready and willing to end anyone's life. It doesn't matter if they're children or women. So she understands that the moment she realizes that where she's at, the moment she realizes that oh crap, I'm in this crappy situation, she understands, okay, this isn't no fucking joke. This is not a fucking game. I gotta fucking get serious and I gotta get out of here, because if I don't try to fight my way out of here, then I'm gonna be in the world of pain. I mean, you could just imagine. You could just use your imagination as to what her situation is going to be like if you just put yourself in that situation yourself, because that would be a fucking terrible situation for anybody, male or female, right? Being held in bondage, and not knowing whether or not you're going to be saved. I mean, that's terrifying. Have a good night, Good Ideas Comics, and great questions, by the way, Good Ideas Comics. And thank you again for your support. When you back it, thank you for your support. We appreciate it. And again, good questions. You had some great questions. Anyone who's listening right now, if you guys have any questions or suggestions as to how we can market this thing, promote this thing, go ahead. This is a chill stream. We're hanging out. We're just chilling. We're not really using this time to just kind of like sell the book, even though I'm doing it right now, but I got to do it, right? Because that's the whole point. But this is just a chill stream. We're just hanging out, talking about whatever. And so if you guys have any questions or suggestions, go ahead and ask them. Don't be shy. Don't hesitate. I will not take offense to it. The only thing I ask is not be political. I don't want to talk about politics. There's just enough of that bullshit going around. So yeah, guys, Vigilant Fury, if you guys backed it, thank you again. If you guys have not backed it, back it. What are you waiting for? And if it's not your cup of tea, let your friends know. Let your friends know who may like something like this. So any support would be appreciated. So thank you for that. So now that's the end of the commercial. Let's get back to having fun and drinking and saying whatever the fuck. So, what's next, Anthony?
What?
What's next for you?
No clue, man.
No clue.
No clue. More comics, baby.
I want to ask you something.
Yo.
What do you think is the most fucked up part about today's comic book culture?
Fucked up part about the comic book culture.
Yeah, the one that I mean, not to get too like crazy with it, but just the one thing that you feel is like, fuck, man. Like, I wish it wasn't this way, or I wish it was a different way. Like, do you have any opinions or thoughts as to what could change? You know, if in order to, I guess, get the comic book community back into, you know, fucking like enjoying comics and having fun and not fucking taking shit so seriously.
I mean, my ideas with that are it's weird. It's like my solution is I don't really have a solution, but my opinion, I guess I should say, on how to change the community, or not the community, but change the culture, like you said. I don't know. I think honestly, I think there needs to be a lot less talking. I'm being honest.
Like, shut up.
Yeah, man. Like, look, people aren't gonna like everything. I know, like, there's a lot of things that get said about the mainstream industry and everything, and you know, I totally understand everybody's views and opinions, but like, I don't know, man. If you're not happy with something, go do it yourself. Like, that's just bitching's not gonna get you anywhere. I'm not really a fan of taking sides. I don't really care about whose side who is on. None of that stuff. I just want to tell stories, and if people dig them, that's great. If they don't, go read another story. It's all good, baby.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, there's money to be made. I mean, there's nothing wrong with making money. But
Yeah, sure.
what I don't like is the whole idea of like, if you don't like my ideas, well, then you could just get it. You know what I mean? If you don't like my politics, then you could just get it.
Well, yeah, and that's what it comes down to, unfortunately, is a lot of this shit that's going on in comics is politics. And like, that's not the point of comics. Just, it's to tell stories, it's good artwork, it's a community.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be escapism, you know, like, I just want to read good stories and meet cool people. Like, save the politics for the news. I don't really care.
Yeah, no, and you prove a good point there. Community. That's what's lacking that I've been noticing is the community aspect of it. Because when I was, you know, going to comic book shops growing up, I really did feel like I was part of a community for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, everyone was there for the same thing, comics. And of course, you had your assholes, right? You had the assholes what I call the know-it-all assholes, who like knew every aspect of like the history of the character or the universe. And when you try to like talk about it, they would just kind of snark at you and like, who are you? You don't know nothing. And I used to fucking hate assholes like that. I used to hate those kind of nerds. And it's like, dude, I'm a nerd. Just fucking, can't you like, you know, enlighten me instead of, you know, talking down at me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I feel like that's kind of it's not new. When I came back into social media back in 2018, because I had left social media in 2016 because it got to the point where I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. I don't give a fuck. This is fucking bullshit. So I stepped away. And then when I really got serious about, okay, if I'm going to do this comic book thing, I have to go indie. And so, believe it or not, I actually emailed Richard Meyer, your boy Zach. I emailed him asking for advice. Like, hey, what would you, because, you know, he had a lot of successful campaigns, crowdfunding campaigns for his books. So I emailed him and he he was nice enough to email me back. So I emailed him essentially, hey, what advice would you have for someone like myself who's trying to make it into this indie comic book scene? And he told me, yeah, you have to build up your social media. So I was like, fuck.
I know.
I deleted it 2 years ago.
I know.
He's like, you shouldn't have deleted it. You should have kept it. So I was like, fuck. So I had to start all over again from scratch. But when I came back, that's when I saw that the community had fractured. It like fucking became these like tribal tribes, tribes essentially. And I was like, what the hell happened here? And of course, I'm not going to go into it into too much details, but to add on to what you said, yeah, I'm in the same school of thought too, which I think is the reason why you and I get along so well. And I think it's the reason why the people who are watching right now, the 5 people who are here now, you guys are probably on the same wavelength as us, which is we just want to make comic books and we want to have fun making comic books. If you're not making, like I tweeted out earlier today, if you're not having fun making comic books, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be fucking fun. Like the idea of sitting down, myself as a writer, and writing in using words, character A does this and that, whatever the fuck, and I hand it over to you, the artist, and you interpret what I write and you draw it into what you're seeing right now. I'm gonna blow you up right now. Give me a second. What you're doing now with the artwork, with those panels, I mean, that's like magic. And if you're not having fun doing that, what Gambino is doing right now, erasing the lines and perfecting the image and having the fucking good time. Like right now, I'm drunk, I'm pretty buzzed right now and go on the rants and whatever the fuck. The whole point is to have fun, is to have a good time, laugh, joke around, and provide a good product for readers who probably don't like, maybe don't like watching live.
Did you cut out? What happened? Where'd you go?
Shit. There you are. I thought I lost you there for a minute, buddy. Benjamin Soto, it's a waste of time to complain about the industry. Like Gambino said, just make your own thing. Yeah, dude. 100%. 100%. I feel that I mean there have been some people who actually have produced stuff and they put their money where their mouth is and they're delivering, which is great, which is what it should be. But I think that most people out there, what can I say? They like talking shit, and sometimes, not sometimes, like, okay, I'll give you my own personal experience growing up in the ghetto. In the ghetto, the reason why, like most people, especially as a Latino man, there I am. Did I lose you guys there for a second?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, where did I leave off at?
As a ghetto Latino man.
As a ghetto Latino man, I say. Our friends, we grew up together talking shit to each other. Like, when I mean talking shit, I mean like talking shit. Like to the point where anyone else would have cried and ran home. That kind of talking shit. And that, in hindsight, helped me. It really did help me grow a thick skin and not give a shit if people say stupid shit, because I understand A, it comes from a place of ignorance sometimes, or B, they're joking and I can see that they're joking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I remember when my wife, when we first started dating, and the first time she heard me interact with my ghetto friends, she was like, "What the fuck? Who are you?"
She's like, "Oh my god, you're so dangerous."
Oh, there. Okay, damn, I'm going in and out. Why am I going in and out? Fucking Spectrum piece.
Well, is he gone again? He's gone again. What's up, guys?
Motherfucking Spectrum.
Whoa.
Pinches putos pendejos.
The way you said spectrum, you made it sound like a racial slur towards cable.
Whoa. Whoa. I didn't say spick, Gambino.
I didn't
right?
say you said that. Just said.
Benjamin Soto says, when I was younger, I wanted to break into the industry. Same here, buddy. Same here. Comics are not what they were when I was a kid. I have no desire to go mainstream. Well, I mean, I still do because I still have hope, but I mean, now that I think about it, maybe not. Because I fucking hate Disney.
Listen, man, I was thinking about this the other day. My name is in probably over 1 million printed Marvel books at this point, and nobody knows who the fuck I am. So it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
It does if you're like the star artist or the star writer of the book.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, so
yeah, we don't really get promoted, which is
yeah,
fair.
exactly. See, it's because they know the publishers know that what sells are the name brands, the star names. Freddie Ness says, I got it. The way you promote Vigilant Fury, you rent a shipping container, then kidnap a few people, and when the fans find these people, they all have it back. Vigilant Fury. Nice one, Freddie. Nice one. I like that. My Wi-Fi is fucking drunk, Benjamin. You're right. Fucking, oh my god. I have a black belt and talking, only use it to get myself out of situations. Yeah, dude. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a funny story that happened to me personally. I went to the beach when I was about 15 years old. I think I tweeted this out a couple days ago, and at a burger joint, and someone behind me. I mean, I wasn't really talking shit. It was more of a, I guess you could say I talked it down. I guess if that's the right phrase. But someone called me a wetback. You know, like, oh wow, I had no idea there were so many wetbacks around here. And I turn around, look at the guy, and I told him, my back is perfectly dry.
Oh yeah, you did tweet this.
Yeah, I tweeted that. And the great thing about that was the people who were close, who were nearby, who heard that, like, laughed, you know, and kind of like it really de-escalated the situation, which could have been obviously, you know, pretty bad. And the great thing about it was I was seeing the guy's face.
Oh, Spectrum.
Fucking Spectrum. Where'd I leave off at before I got cut out?
Seeing the guy's face.
What?
Seeing the guy's face, I think you were saying. You said the great thing about that was people around you laughed.
All right. I'm back. Am I back?
Huh?
Am I back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Maybe it's YouTube. Maybe YouTube doesn't like my ghetto side. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe
YouTube was like, no. You can't show your real self.
No,
my friend.
Be nice.
Well, where did I leave off at in the story?
Everyone around you laughed, and then
everyone around me laughed, and seeing the guy's face contort because the wiring in his brain malfunctioned because he wasn't expecting that kind of answer really was both satisfying and at the same time a learning experience because it really taught me to how to de-escalate situations using A, comedy, and B, language.
That's a good point. Oh, again?
Why do you hate me, Spectrum? Why do you hate me? Why must my wife? You know what's funny too? There's no one home.
It's not like
There's no one home.
anyone-
My wife took the little one to a restaurant to have dinner with her cousin, and no one's home using the Wi-Fi, and my Wi-Fi is fucking up.
It sucks.
What kind of bullshit is that? Super Spurg. Hey, Super Spurg. How you doing, bud? Like, I ran across this keyboard warrior that posted saying that no touch knocks out is legit. I don't know what that means, bud.
Huh?
So the guy wanted to fight me, just call out his BS. I don't know what the posted saying that no touch knocks out is legit. I don't know what that means, bud.
No touch knockout is legit.
What is that? Oh, like you mean like the
Like you
like
knocked
the
him out
cheat?
without touching him.
Oh, like those like fake martial artists who like put their hands near your face and like they supposedly knock you out, like that kind of deal.
I don't know. If I had to guess, I think he's saying like you knocked him out without even having to touch him because that response.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're right, Super Spurg, 100%. And I learned that. Early on, life because I grew up in a place that was near, I guess racist.
Wow, this is crazy. I'm going to bed.
I'm really getting tired of this.
I'm going to bed.
What the hell? Ugh. Well, anyway, yeah. As I was saying, hopefully it doesn't. I don't know why my Wi-Fi is acting up like that. But yeah, it really taught me early on, not to take things so seriously. And thankfully, I had a stepdad anyway, who taught me to pretty much not take things so seriously when they came to that kind of thing, like the racist stuff. Because I did grow up near a city where there was a lot of skinheads, a lot of skinhead Nazis. Had some pretty fucked up, but not to the point where it ruined me, but to the point where it.
Disrespectful spectrum.
I want to punch someone, but I can't. I don't know. There's no one to punch. What the hell? All right, I'm done talking to my little racist stuff. Have you watched anything interesting, Anthony? Or anyone in the chat? Any TV shows or movies that you watched recently that you want to talk about, or you want us to talk about if we've seen it, or you want to, share your thoughts about something you've watched on Netflix or any streaming services that you may have, or TV shows, maybe recommendations or things that you don't like or things you hate, or any new comic books that you guys probably read that you guys would recommend.
My wife and I are finally gonna finish Stranger Things on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's our first free Sunday in a while.
Benjamin Soto says, when my wife and I were shopping for wedding rings, we were completely ignored. That was eye-opening for her. That sucks.
Whoa.
Dude. That sucks, man. Yeah. Yeah. It happens. It sucks and it happens. But I've learned long ago not to take it too personal. Just more like, well, okay, well, let me just talk to your manager and complain to your manager, and that's that. But that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Benjamin. That sucks that it happened to you.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. So you're gonna finish Stranger Things finally then this week?
Yeah. We watched the second to last episode over the weekend, and then we're gonna finish it up.
How are you liking it so far?
Ah, man, I love it.
It was great, right?
Yeah, it's so good.
I love the subtle homage to a Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen those films. Yeah, especially the long fingers on his right hand. I was like, oh, dude, that's totally like Freddy Krueger for sure. Just like very subtle, which I liked.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Yeah, it was definitely an awesome season for sure, Benjamin. It was a lot of fun. It was great. I can't wait for the next one. I think the next one's gonna be the last one, right? From what I read.
Yep.
Yeah. See, are you a fan of that? Are you a fan of like the long, like, stretch of, multiple season show, or are you the type who likes to keep them short and like finish it, and once it's done, it's done?
Both, honestly. I mean, like, I don't think, at least for American television, I don't think 5 seasons is terribly long. Compared to some,
Right.
like, my favorite show of all time is Supernatural, and that fucking thing went 15 years. It was way too much.
Right.
No, it wasn't all
Didn't
good,
it?
but yeah, I kind of like shows the way I like comics. Like, I don't mind a maxi series, something like 12 issues of a comic, and maybe, I don't know, 3, 4 seasons of a show, 5 if it's
Mhm.
really good. Like, I really enjoyed Penny Dreadful, and that was 3
Oh,
seasons.
nice. Nice.
Yeah, that was only 3 seasons. So yeah, I like them kind of shorter too.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I like specifically the British shows. I like how the British shows kind of
Yeah,
keep their shows short, and after they ended after 3 or 4 seasons, which I think is like genius in my opinion. I think that's the way to go, and not to prolong something that kind of should have ended a while back ago.
that's why Peaky Blinders is so, like, insane, because 6 seasons for a British show is just unheard of. You ever watch that show? You're not even here, are you?
No, I'm sorry. I was flipping off Oli from 656 Comics. Thank you, Oli, for being here, cabron. Mendigo. Penny Dreadful. I heard of that. Is that with Scarecrow, the actor who plays Scarecrow in the Nolan movie, Batman movies?
Yeah, no, Peaky Blinders.
That's Peaky Blinders. Okay, wait. Penny Dreadful or Peaky Blinders? Is that what you said?
I said Penny Dreadful the first time, but now I'm talking about Peaky Blinders.
Okay. All right. I knew I heard you 50%.
Yeah, it's fine.
So we've been live for an hour and 20. Do you want to stir some shit up, Anthony? You want to let people in the chat in the show?
What?
Are you down? Are you down?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'm going to put the link to the StreamYard on the chat. If you want to come on the show, come on the show. And if you want to share a thought or something, go ahead. So if you have a suggestion or a question, or you just want to talk about something random, then go for it. We'll do this for the next 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're going to call it, because we've been on here for a while now. And I don't want to keep Anthony up, even though he's almost done with the panel.
I am done with the panel.
He's done already.
I did
Maybe I
2
should do
panels.
more of these, so that way you can get it going.
Just cut this on the wrong thing. Yeah, I finished up the page, actually. So.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
See, guys, as we're trying to entertain you live, Gambino finished the page. I mean, isn't that fantastic? Isn't that great? You guys should be praising Gambino.
No, I don't like that.
Okay, fine. You guys should be respecting Gambino. How about that?
That's fine.
Is that better?
That's
okay,
fine.
Cool. Respecting.
Just back the
If
book.
it isn't Nolan, Julius doesn't care. That's right, dude. That's right. I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge fan of his work. I know Ray from I know Happy Harry Hard on Ray Ramos, the writer of Kryptonals, which, by the way, Kryptonals is going to be a second chance campaign on Kickstarter coming soon, so keep an eye out for that, because Kryptonals is fantastic stuff.
Oh, that's cool. I missed that one.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have a second chance to get your copy.
Oh, is that why they call it that?
Yeah. Oh wait, you were being sarcastic?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna do one at a time, because I don't want it to be too crazy. So I'm gonna do one at a time, so you guys can talk about whatever you want. If you want to plug something, or you want to plug someone else's, work or your own stuff, hey, go ahead. We're just having fun here. All right. Julius is drunk at this point, so we're having a good time. Here we go. And don't make me regret it, guys. Don't come out here and say, like, what's What's your favorite color, Julius? Don't give me none of that boring shit. Give me something good. I'm sorry, Anthony, to get you involved in this.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab some tape.
All right, go for it. Hey, Oli, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué onda, Oli? So there it is, guys. If you guys want to come on, cool. If you guys don't want to, that's okay. That's okay as well. You know, we're trying. I'm trying to find ways to get you entertained or to get you interested in my live streams, because I really don't know what to do, to be honest with you. Were you on the sun, Jules? You look toasty. I did go to Oli. I did go to what do you call it? I went to Lake Arrowhead a few weekends ago, so I'm a lot darker. But if I'm looking toasty, it's because I've been drinking tequila throughout this whole stream, so I'm a little buzzed, if I'm being honest with you. Which I think I should do more often when I go on these live streams. I should probably be more buzzed.
I think I'm gonna start doing it. You've inspired me, Julius.
Well, I don't want you to get sloppy on your work while you're drying, though, Anthony. That's the thing.
I've done it before. It comes out good.
Oh, Mr. Jack London, I apologize.
Actually, it might be better.
Will it? Once your hand gets shaky, as you get the drunker you get?
I don't know. We'll test it out.
We have our first victim. Ben, what's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Nothing much. We were just hanging out, drinking.
Yeah, I've got a really important question for you, man. What's your favorite color?
You fucking asshole! How dare you? How you doing, Ben? How's everything going on your end of the?
Everything's good.
On your deck of the woods, I should say.
Deck of the wood.
I don't think I've ever heard that term before. Deck of the woods.
That's not a phrase. I thought that was a
Neck
phrase.
of the woods. You
Neck of the woods.
Oh.
That's Julius's creative juices flowing right there. Just come up with new terms, man.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, dude! Shame on me. Shame
cool,
on
man.
me. I'm a writer. I should know better.
You should put that in your next book.
Yeah, maybe we'll tell people I wrote the book so they don't get worried.
Yeah, I just took the credit, but Anthony Ghost wrote the entire thing.
Julius is just a pretty face.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the Stan Lee of Vigilant Fury. No disrespect. Stan Lee was a great writer. Don't come at me, bro.
Deck of the woods. Jeez.
Deck
So what's up, Ben?
Nah, man, I'm just hanging out.
Chilling. You just want to chill with us?
Yeah, I just want to chill with you guys. I'm drawing, listening to you guys.
Nice.
Órale.
Thank you.
I'm buzzed too. Drinking wine. Oh, it's you too, Super Spurg. You must be drunk too, Super Spurg.
Yeah.
Oh, otro cabrón.
Hey, question.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Favorite color now?
brown. I like brown.
Like shit
There.
brown or?
No.
Yes.
Like
Like the color of your skin?
the color of my skin. Hazelnut brown. How about
your
that?
toasty
Hazelnut brown.
skin?
Oh, no chola.
There you go. Hazelnut brown.
What's up,
that's it.
everybody?
What's up, Ollie?
What's up,
Ben?
Oli? ¿Qué onda?
Gambino, Julius.
Thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
What's going on, Ollie? I never met you before.
Where the fuck is Ray?
Working probably, dude.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, likewise, man. What's up?
Yeah, Julius isn't going to introduce us to each other, so that's cool.
I'm sorry. Ben, please meet Oli. Oli, meet Ben. Ben has his own YouTube channel. He's an artist and a writer as well.
Oh,
He's
really?
working on his own project.
Nice.
I can't wait for it. He's a cool dude. He had me on his channel a couple weeks ago, and it was a great interview. Great host. Check out his channel. Oli, Ben. Oli is the guy who runs 656
Awesome,
Comics.
dude.
He is the
I try.
soldier.
I
He's the
try.
general that keeps the ship like going on over at 656, and he's like a colorist as well. He's the guy, man. He's the guy who makes sure that everything, all the books
wolf.
get out on time, that everyone's on time with their stuff. While he and I were editing the Cryptonals, he made sure to he would like text me, hey fuckers, why don't you guys working on this shit. He like starts sucking off. So he's the
He's the jefe.
He's the project
he should be
manager.
the editor in chief of a major fucking publisher. Let me just put it that way.
That's awesome, man.
Dude, it's dirty work, man, but somebody has to do it.
Exactly. Someone
What's-
has to do it.
What's your channel, Ben? So I could subscribe right now.
Benjamin Soda. It's just under my name.
Stuff like that? All right. Ben
I'm right with you, Super Spurg.
Hey, Ollie, I've actually been meaning to ask you something.
What's up?
Is it true you guys have had a decent amount of success promoting on TikTok?
Type 2 Ray,
Oh.
dude. He's a TikToker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has his paranormal.
Yeah, he does like
Channel.
paranormal shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah, he does the cryptid talk and all that shit. I think he's at. All right, let me check, dude. I think he's at 10K.
Damn.
I'm not sure. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
putting that
his
on my
TikTok,
ass, dude, but
his
hold on.
TikTok has blown up, and that's because he like continues to post these like weird, videos of cryptids and commentating on them, and
That's awesome.
and the one thing I will say about Ray Ramos
El Rey.
is he's a very good he would be a great he could record his own audiobook if he wanted to.
11K followers right now.
11K, damn,
Flex,
that's
man.
crazy.
Over 51.6K likes.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Hey, wait a
dude.
second. Wait, you mean to tell me that you don't know who Ben Soto is, Oli? And vice versa, Ben. You don't know
Ben-
who Oli
No.
from
Basically,
616
dude.
is?
Was he at with ID Crisis one day streaming?
Nah, I never heard
Julius,
that.
Julius just feels bad for not introducing you, so he's trying
Probably.
He's trying to blame us.
No, I just figured since I follow Ben and Ben follows me and I follow you, and that somehow
Our paths would have crossed.
yeah. So no, huh?
No, I have heard of 656 Comics. I don't know the guys like who are in it.
Oh, okay. Well, now you guys get to know each other.
Awesome, man. I already subbed, by the way.
Awesome, dude. Thanks.
So yeah.
Nice.
You got a
So,
channel too, man?
Ben, since you're on here, I'm gonna ask you, what are you working on right now? Tell everyone who's watching right now, what is it that you're working on right now that you're preparing to to release to the world via crowdfunding or other means.
So right now, what I'm physically drawing right now is a short comic book for a friend. It's only gonna be like 4 pages. It's like a little steampunk story. But as far as my next crowdfunding campaign, that's probably gonna be Tricks and Treats Volume 2, which is like
nice.
an anthology series of just like short, weird, like scary stories.
Is that for? Are you gonna try to release that during Halloween?
Yeah, next year at Halloween.
Oh, next year Halloween. Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. How's that working out for you right now at the moment?
Pretty good. I already finished one of the short stories. My brother's working on one. I've got 2 of my other friends that are drawing a couple as well.
Nice. Is that are the stories? Can you give us a little bit of a glimpse as to what the stories are about, without giving obviously too much spoilers away?
Yeah, matter of fact, I'll show you the first one that I drew. Like, I really don't care.
Oh, nice. Yeah, go for it. Go
Yeah.
for it. Share
Just,
your screen and I'll share it.
Yeah, give me a few minutes to get it all ready, and you guys go. And
Okay,
talk
yeah.
amongst
Let me
yourselves.
know when you're ready, and I'll ask Oli. Oli, how is Dead Stop going?
It's going, dude.
Yeah. Obviously, you guys reached your goal. You reached your goal,
Yeah,
right?
I mean we're stuck at 5K. We haven't promoted it that much because, damn, we've been very very busy.
I would
We
imagine.
have like
Yeah, especially with the second chance campaign on
we're
Kickstarter too, right?
yeah, we're preparing the Indiegogo. We're gonna build the Kickstarter right now.
Nice.
We're gonna film a new trailer for Kickstarter because I have a theory for Kickstarter that you have to do those kinds of trailers, like the interview, the hey, I'm so and so, please read my book.
Oh,
and
right.
Because there's no promotion mechanism behind Kickstarter. Not like Indiegogo and the YouTube comics scene.
Right.
Because
Huh.
yeah, I think that's like where it's going right now. So that's my theory with Kickstarter. There's no, because honestly, nobody's promoting on YouTube Kickstarters. It's all Indiegogos. If you notice that,
Oh
And-
no, I actually didn't notice that. I
It's-
was thinking about doing the Kickstarter down the line.
Yeah.
But interesting. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah,
That's good to know.
I'm seeing like barely right now that people are doing shows promoting Kickstarters, starting with Nev Armand from Submarine Treehouse. What's the other one? Mighty Mascots.
Oh yeah.
Keith
Okay, so he's
Vincent.
doing the Kickstarter too.
Yeah, they're
Nice.
promoting Kickstarters. I mean, that's awesome. Other shows, other eyes, other people that don't.
Yeah.
back Indiegogo.
The interview series I'm doing for my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I interviewed Woven Press last weekend, and he did tell me something interesting about Kickstarter. He said that Kickstarter is a lot more newbie friendly. So if you're like new to Kickstarter, they tend to push the newbies forward, like into the front of the line, as opposed to what Indiegogo does. You know how Indiegogo pushes the more successful campaigns to the front of the line. Yeah, so I guess he told me that Kickstarter, they do the opposite. They push the newbies to the front of the line. There's kind of like,
there's a lot of like tricks, and hacks for Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Because when I was with Gleason, the Joey, I'm sorry, I forgot. He told me.
No, but I know who they are. I know those guys.
They told me. I think you were there in the stream in the chat watching it. He told me.
Was.
As much as you back, the algorithm like gives you a push too, because that's kind of like you're participating in the community, no? I mean,
yeah.
Oh, you back certain projects and you have a certain number. Oh, okay, let's give you like an extra push because you're also like spending money with other creators.
Okay.
I mean,
I got you.
That's interesting. Right. But I mean, yesterday or a day before, I did my research and I saw a lot of like high funded campaigns with zero backings to other campaigns. So I was like, what?
So I guess it's like it's not really
what
like.
You tell me, man, are you like tricking me to back other? I mean, I'll back. I mean, no problem, man. There's a lot of ebooks there that are interesting enough, so I could back. I mean,
gotcha.
Yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, it's does it work or doesn't work? I mean, it's tricky.
Right.
That I have to back.
Yeah, it's like everything else, right? Everything is a risk, and so it's just a matter of I guess taking a chance. I would imagine there's a lot of great projects on Kickstarter from what I've seen so far, and I'm like, dude, why aren't these like being pushed on our other, the realm that we're in, right? In the other side of indie comics.
I mean,
because there's a lot of good stuff that I've been seeing so far. I'm like, dude, this is fucking good shit. Like, dude, this should be like fucking pushed out, But it is what it is.
The only thing right now with me is I did have backed Kickstarters before. I have like 3 or 4, but I backed in my personal account, and I'm not gonna run campaigns with that account. I need to create another one, so I'm gonna start like from the beginning again, like from zero. So I can build up cred with other people in the community. So
gotcha.
That's the plan right now.
Yeah, I backed one. It was that one from the one, El Peso.
Oh, El Peso Hero? Yeah.
Yeah, I backed that one.
I say Hero, but it's Hero. I don't know why. El Peso Hero.
Yeah, it's because you're Mexican.
Yeah, dude, but it's Hero. El Peso Hero. It's funny because the first word is it's in Spanish, right? And I want to continue it.
Peso.
In Spanish, but no, it's Hero.
Isn't it Peso Héroe?
Hero. Yeah,
isn't that the proper?
It should be Peso Héroe or Héroe Peso.
Okay, yeah, Peso Héroe. That's right.
But yeah,
all right, Ben.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Ben. Take us through this little tour here. This is pretty cool so far.
All right, yeah, I'll just show all the pages. It's
oh shit.
Yeah.
There's Gambino. There's that good-looking mug.
There we go. Okay.
There he is.
Take it easy, man. I know you're drunk, but keep it civil.
Perdóname, Oli. Hey, no. Chinga tu madre, güey. This is my channel.
Dude,
this is my channel.
You get drunker and your Spanish is perfect, dude. What the fuck?
I know, right? Qué raro. Qué raro es la vida, ¿verdad?
Now you fucked it up.
I know I did, right? Oh, go ahead, Ben. Go ahead, Ben.
Go ahead, guys.
Tell us
Sorry.
your story.
No, it's all good, man. All right, so this is just an establishing shot in the first page, and something I started doing was this widescreen kind of shot. And so my first page has a widescreen panel, and my last page will have a widescreen panel.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know why. I think because I think cinematically sometimes I just think it kind of helps to like start that way. You kind of forces the viewer to look at the center of the page.
Oh yeah, no,
and
for
then
sure.
you open up the world, and then you close it back up again.
Yeah, I remember I read I used to read Jim Shooter's blog when he was active on it, and that was there was one entry he did that was really like priceless, you know, because he really gave like instructions as to exactly how you should start a story, and he says like the best thing to do is to always start with a wide bird's eye view shot to kind of establish you know the world. So that's great that you do that.
Yeah, I'll just go through all the pages real quick. I'm not
Yeah, go for it.
Sit here and read everything to you or anything.
Yeah, no, you can just skim through it. You can just let us know, like on the summary basis, like what the story's about.
Yeah, so it's this guy. He kind of goes on this walk, and he's alone. We don't really understand why. We just know it's almost like a birthday for him. The title of the story, by the way, is "It Goes on All Fours," which, if you're into monsters, you might know what that means right off the bat. But if not, I reveal it at the end.
Oh, okay.
So he comes across a park ranger who tells him, there's a storm coming. You need to get out of here. And sure enough, here's the storm. And during this time, he feels like there's something following him. He doesn't know what it is.
Skinwalker.
There you go. You got it, man.
Yeah, I want to ruin it for him, Oli.
It's all good. So so he takes shelter in this cave, and when he's in there,
ooh, I like that shot.
That shot.
Big fan of the first and the last panels.
Yeah.
Great choices there on those first and last panels.
Yeah, zoom in on that shit. Oh,
boom! I could hear the lightning crashing.
Yeah, great stuff right there, bud.
Thanks, man. And so then he sees what's been following him.
Oh,
whoa!
Shit. Damn, dude, that's awesome.
So these vampires.
Oh, dude, that's even worse.
Dude, it goes from 0 to 10 like
real quick.
Yeah, what page is this one? Is this the fifth?
This is page 7.
Page 7. Okay.
Yeah, it's a short story. It's only 10 pages.
Still great though.
Drink straight from the kidneys.
Yeah.
Spoilers, man. Jesus.
Oh, dude, nice. It's
so
a
we see
werewolf.
so then we see his change.
Oh,
nice, dude. Awesome.
Should have done the Altered Beast transition. Do you guys remember that game? That arcade?
No, I don't. I don't think I ever played that one.
Never mind. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, we're not video game nerds, Oli. We're comic book nerds.
You aren't, guys.
Yeah, so it's the next day. We don't really see a whole lot of the action, but he'll talk about it.
Nice, dude. I dig that. I dig this. This is really cool. So it's an anthology that you're working on then?
Right, yeah, it's an anthology.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Nice, dude.
So then, so here we kind of reveal that he's a skinwalker. The whole time, like, people call him Yi. That's what he calls himself, because if you know the legend of Skinwalker, if somebody knows your name, that's how you kill a Skinwalker.
Mm-hmm.
And so
interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so he goes by Yi Dadlushi, which is the Navajo name for Skinwalker.
Nice.
So when they ask him
nice,
for his name, he says, "I'm called Yi." He doesn't say, "My name is Yi." He says, "I'm called Yi."
Cool.
That's awesome, dude. I dig this. This is a really great short story.
Yeah, so that's it, man. That's
that's awesome.
Was
That's great.
thanks.
Thank you for sharing that. That was awesome.
so cool, man.
Yeah, I've been really like deep into like Skinwalker lore the past few months, and it's very fascinating to like learn about that. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're familiar about that, Anthony, about the whole Skinwalker thing.
A little bit, mainly just from what was on Supernatural, but
Oh, so they do it in Supernatural too? They actually.
some good episodes of Skinwalkers, man.
Oh, dude, my wife actually watched. She like loves that show, and she always tries to get me to watch it. And I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna watch that.
Bro, I told you last time, just the first 5 seasons.
And after that, it kind of.
How many are there?
15, homie.
Oh shit, nah.
Don't do it. Just the first 5.
Just the first 5 is worth it. Okay.
It ends at 5. It was supposed to end at 5. They wrote it for 5 seasons. It ends beautifully.
It
and
does.
then we're like, it's making money.
Yeah.
Keep going. Or whatever.
Okay. So they just milked it essentially.
Does it have more than The Simpsons?
Does it have more?
Seasons?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I
no.
think the Simpsons
is
are
like
like 20s
fucking, like,
now.
yeah, dude. Yeah, they're right. They're up there.
There's
already.
there's over 300 episodes of it, but I don't think it's more than Simpsons.
No, I think Simpsons holds the record for the longest running
Are
TV
people
show.
even watching that shit anymore?
Yeah, dude. People still watching it, dude. People still
Uh-huh.
watching it. Well, what they do is they change writers every so often, and then the writers kind of their demographic still sticks to the whatever the demographic that they want to like target. So
Mhm.
that's probably why it still continues to this day, is because they keep changing the writers to match the incoming generation of people who still watch The Simpsons. I stopped watching it long ago. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Never
I
seen it.
stopped watching it too.
But-
After when everything went digital, remember that? All the TVs.
Oh
all the
yeah,
things
yeah,
came in and-
yeah.
Yeah, we just stopped watching because we didn't have any money for flat
Yeah, I think
screens
after
and
the
shit.
for me it was after the 5th season that I stopped watching. I was like, this is not the same show anymore.
Yeah.
And I stopped watching.
Even
it.
in high school, dude, I stopped watching it was like, man, it's not the same.
Right. Yeah, it's not the same at all. But thank you again for sharing that, Ben. I really do appreciate
Thank
that.
you,
I
Ben.
know it's
Yeah, no problem, man.
it's I know a lot of the time us creative types like to hold things close to the chest and wait until the right time to show up. So I
Until we have money
appreciate you
to-
guys. I appreciate you showing that finished product there. Oli,
Nada.
nada? ¿No
What's
tienes
that?
nada, cabrón?
Yeah, no.
No, dude, what am I doing? I'm coloring, dude. Cerebrum.
Oh, are you? Yeah, that's right. You're coloring
for
B
David-
Rose's comic
B. Rose's,
Cerebrum. That's
yeah.
right. How far into are you? in,
I'm
coloring it?
still searching for the style, dude, for the coloring style for the comic. It's,
What?
Yeah,
Todavía, güey?
I mean, I already have the cover and pinups colored, but for the interiors, man, I'm still like looking for.
No manches, güey.
I need to plan the style so I could like.
Doesn't B Rose like have an idea to present you?
Yeah, but it doesn't fit the artwork, dude.
Oh no, cabrón. No. That's your mistake. That's your
Nah,
mistake right there.
It needs to fit the artwork, man. It's the energy of the artwork. The line.
I get that, Oli.
Yeah,
I get
Oli.
that if it was your book, but it's not your book, homie.
Nah, I'm sorry, guys.
You gotta follow the creators.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm hired to do a job because I know
Well,
how
yeah,
to color.
but you see, you're a
know how to
freelancer.
color, I know
You
how
gotta
to
follow
submit.
the creators'
I need to
vision.
I need to make the artwork sing, dude. And if the
Ollie.
vision doesn't work,
There you go, man.
doesn't
I
work.
like it. Stick to your guns.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ali.
No, Oli.
I
No,
like it.
I disagree with you, Anthony.
As a fellow colorist, I agree with you. You gotta make it work.
Well, okay.
You're out of
To be
luck,
fair,
Julius.
To be fair, I know nothing about coloring. I know nothing about color theory, so okay, I understand that. But I understand B Rose's position since he's the creator of the book.
But by the way,
He
B.
probably
Rose
does
is
have
shit.
a vision in his head that he wants to see for his book.
Well, Ollie can show him a better vision.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
Exactly.
Have you, Oli? Have you shown him a better vision?
Sure.
That means no.
That was not
That means no.
No, I mean I've been doing a lot of different styles for pinups, like cell shading, cutting grad, painterly style, and obviously he likes them all, dude. So
So okay, so he can't pick which one he wants to.
yeah, so I can't either, man. And also, they're like 60 pages, dude. So I need to be like find a good style.
You gotta fucking pick one.
maybe you need a good editor
And something
again.
quick and gets the style, like the job done and shit. So
Flats.
I mean,
Yeah, there you go. There you go,
I already
Anthony.
have like hold on, I already have like 20 pages flatted, dude.
That's it.
23. Yeah,
Can you show us one?
sure. I'll show you a colored one. Hold on.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna show
down.
you one
Yeah.
before I show B-roll, so don't tell anybody.
Okay, yeah. Well, he was here
You
earlier,
don't
but I
watch
think he
it?
left. I think he already left the show.
Oh, he was here?
So he was here earlier, but you know how it is with these live streams. You jump in, and then if you don't, like, if something's not catching your interest, you step out.
Yeah.
You like come in and you step out. So I think that's what he did. Cause I don't think he's here unless B-Rose. Are you here? Show yourself.
Enséñate, güey.
No, he's not here.
Here you go.
He's not here.
Espérame.
So go ahead.
So yeah,
Share it.
I'm trying
I would
this
love to
out.
see it.
Why
So I can rub it in his face.
Done. I don't know if you heard me talking about it before, but these are all individual panels cut up.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're patched, right?
Beautiful. Oh, dude, that looks great,
That's
Anthony.
awesome, dude.
I just put them on.
Dude,
the
I love
board.
that. I love that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That fourth panel. I like the way he kind of leans down like that. I like that. I dig that. Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
comes out of the door, or
That's 5, you drunk asshole.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was a white panel.
1, 2, 3,
3, 4, 6.
go.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You see, for those who are still here with us, that's why I love working with Anthony, because he's a shit talker, and he speaks my language.
Yeah.
As I was talking about earlier, growing up in the ghetto, that's like, it's like normal. It's like a regular language for us to shit talk each other, and it's great. It's great that I finally found an artist who can do that. Thank you, Anthony.
My
I
pleasure.
love you. I love you, brother.
No problem.
He's like, no problem.
I still haven't I don't know what come out of my shell on YouTube yet. Because that's all my wife and I do is shit talk with each other, and I love it. But I just
Okay. Well, then the next time, how about next time you join me in drinking, and then we can shit talk each other. How
Yeah.
about that?
maybe I gotta bring her on a show sometime.
Yeah, dude, bring her on. Bring
Just-
her on. That'd be great.
Just
who
it's
on?
so easy to make fun of her and tease.
Ooh.
Well, I won't make fun of her. I'll let you do that. I won't. Do
Yeah,
that.
no, that's fine.
Oli, ¿qué pasa? Apúrale, cabrón.
Dude, just put my screen on already. Already sharing it.
I don't see it. I don't
Unless
see
you
it,
colored your face.
Jesus Christ. There you go.
dude. When Ben shared his screen, I saw it pop up.
It's right there, dude.
Dude, I don't see it. Hold on, let me remove one.
It's
Maybe
right
it's because I have one. Hold on, give me a second. There it is. My bad.
Fucking boomer.
Perdóname. Hey! I'm Generation Z, cabrón. I'm Gen X. No, I'm Gen X.
No,
I'm Gen
you-
X. Get it right. Get it right way.
Oh, that looks
Gen
good.
X.
Oh, Ollie, that looks awesome, man.
Yeah, man. What's
No
wrong with
mames
style?
way. No mames way. You don't think that looks good?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, dude. So what's the problem? Stick with that.
I'm getting used to it. Yeah. And
I
guys,
bet zoom in a lot closer. Zoom in
I,
closer.
and I hate coloring
If you can.
buildings, guys, because
Oh yeah, it sucks, man.
get the focus.
Cabron, that's good, bro. What's the
looks great,
problem?
man.
What's up? Does that make
Anthony,
sense
were you
now?
asking a question?
No, it's just that looks great. Just
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank
dude.
you,
No,
man.
yeah,
Cabron,
looks
what's the
good.
problem? That looks fantastic.
And here's page
Ben?
2.
I
Ben?
love
itching
it.
to get
I
to
love
work.
it, man. Looks beautiful.
Yeah, dude, it's good. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I know what your problem is, Oli.
What?
I see it. It's plain as day. You're insecure, aren't you?
I don't know, dude. Not really. I always get like this for every new project. I need to find.
No,
the
dude,
style.
it's looking pretty good from
I
what
need
I
to
can
find
see.
the style. I need to be comfortable. I need to gather my tools, my brushes, palettes, and
Okay.
all that. So yeah, it takes.
No,
me,
I like the red on that panel where he gets shot in the head.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. What's going on here?
a lot of shit is going on here.
Are they getting shot in the head though?
Yeah, he's just shooting randomly, dude.
Just going on a murder spree.
While he's on the phone,
While he's on ordering pizza. or
he's just
something.
taking grocery lists from his wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
You forgot the eggs, cabron. What the fuck?
No, Oli, this is pretty good, bro. I don't know what you're tripping on.
I'm tripping. I'm always tripping.
Yeah, no, it's looking pretty good from what I can see.
Yeah, it looks great, man.
Yeah, I like the blues. I like the pink hues, red.
Yeah. It's. I mean, it's cyberpunk, so
Right.
Yeah,
Really is
I'm
not-
always thinking in synth wave colors. Like,
You got it, man. It looks cyberpunk.
yeah.
mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, the
I had-
penciler.
I
The
had like
penciler's
I took a lot of time with this panel because.
Those color holds, man. Looks,
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they're just layer effects. But yeah, dude, I mean, I need to also like figure out the flow of the page with the coloring.
What do you
so-
mean? What do you mean when you say flow of the page?
Yeah,
What does
because
that
I
mean?
want to like direct your eye, dude. So
Oh,
probably
okay. Well, I
there's
mean,
gonna be
isn't that
text
is that
around it.
really the colorist's job? I thought that was the penciler's job.
It's everybody's job, man.
everybody
Everybody's
got
job.
Sorry.
Even the letterer, man.
even the letter.
You're right. The letter. Yeah, you're right about that.
So yeah, so this is the let me get my shitty pen out. So yeah, so this is probably hold on.
It's looking pretty good, dude. From what I'm seeing.
So probably the eye flow is gonna go like this.
Hey, Ollie, you on Twitter?
Yeah. It's my Twitter handles are under my avatar.
Yeah, right there. Oli
Only
656.
656 and 656 comics. So yeah, that's probably the text is gonna help more with the flow of the page.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, but that's kind of like what I want the reader to like look through.
It
Yeah.
flows good though, man.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks beautiful, man.
Yeah, that's all this shit you have to figure out like when you're coloring. We just can't color like haphazardly. This goes
Oh,
this,
obviously,
this goes that,
yeah.
and probably with you, Julius, because you don't know how to color. You're probably like,
Yeah. No, I wouldn't know.
Well,
I was just like,
Shut up.
oh, you'd be like, wow, that looks great.
but yeah, man, this is
Sky's blue, grass is green. Looks good.
Yeah. Oh, it's good to me. Let's go. Let's move on to the next page.
Let's go. Yeah. Let me show you the cover. I also colored.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have the cover up?
Here you go. It's opening there.
Okay. Cool.
Bam. There we go.
Yeah, dude, that's looking good. At least
So
for
that's
me,
another
Ben,
style, dude.
I mean,
That's
Ben
another
and,
angle.
and Anthony, you give your expertise because you know more about coloring than I would. But it looks good to me from what I can see.
Oh, there we go. It's a little delayed on the computer, so I just saw it now.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is that this cover was already colored.
Oh, who colored
That's
it?
it. That's the
before you did?
original.
Oh, wow, that's way different.
And I told Biros,
Whoa.
you don't get angry, but we need to redo the cover because now that
Is he compared to yours again? Go back to yours. Oh wow, that's starkly different. Wow. What say you guys? What say you, professional colorists, Gambino and Ben? Which one's the better one of the two? Because honestly, to be honest with you guys, they both look good to me. I'm just being real.
No, this one right here is just definitely the better one.
and I just
Is
put
it because of the colors popping more? What is
Not-
exactly that's better than the other one?
For me, not just the colors popping, but the rendering on the skin.
The rendering.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Also,
Okay.
I did a little edit this building to help with the composition
Yeah, I see.
because
That.
if you see,
Okay.
it goes directly
Okay.
to their face.
Yeah, and you got rid of the building on the left side. You got rid of that one on
Yeah.
the right side and the
Kinda-
left.
Yeah, it's kind of like a star composition.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
snap. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, but
Everything points to the face or to the torso.
Yeah, okay.
The all these colors, they separate better too.
Yeah.
Like the other one's still good, but the colors kind of start blending together, and you're not 100% sure what the focal point.
But what about the neon signs?
The neon signs look cool, and maybe they could be added into ollies, but if they're that bright, then it might take away from the focal point, which is his main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be distracting.
So
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
You want your attention on the
And
center
and also
figure.
the guy is very dimly lit,
Yeah.
and you
Oh,
and you
okay,
can do
I
that
see it,
like
yeah.
your main character. You
I
can
see
be,
it, yeah.
bright and
Okay.
shiny. Yeah.
All right.
Not
Yeah, I
to-
can
not
see it
to-
now. All right.
Not to diss the original artist, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, look
it,
at
needs,
the
it needs a little bit of work.
the rendering on those muscles too. It's just like the guy didn't know anatomy all that well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can you zoom in on his left arm, Oli,
Sure,
if you can,
hold on.
on both of them? Cause yeah. Okay. All right. I see it now. Wow, that is starkly different and better too.
Yeah, I had to like draw the muscle. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Do I have the? Do I
Did
have
good,
the-
man. Looks awesome.
Where is it?
I apologize to you, Oli.
Yeah, there it is. See, there's a line.
I apologize for my ignorance, Oli.
No apology.
It is looking good.
oh, you did that?
Yeah, I had to draw it, so I could see how to render it.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I can see on your version, I can see more of the wrinkles of his frown
Yeah.
and his face, his nose, his cheeks.
Yeah, the I was watching a lot of like colorists, like pros. They say that the focal point should always be the face. It's where it's where the most render should be,
Yeah, I can see that.
and
I can see
everything
that.
should be like very minimal. Like you can see the shirt is like just one brush, one stroke, and the jacket it's like soft rendering airbrush. And this is like very minimal. So the face, the arms are like more and more rendered, and the hair too.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
okay.
like it's the main focal point is this guy, right here, your hero, your protagonist.
Órale, órale.
So here you're hiding it, you're hiding your guy, and it's kind of like it kind of like meshes with everything else.
Okay, all right. Wow, I feel like I'm in school right now. But now I can see now that you pointed out to me, it makes sense now as to why yours pops a little bit more than the one on the left. Even though the one on the left, I still at first glance, I still liked, but now that you explained why you changed the tones and the colors, yeah, you're right. The protagonist should be the center point of this image for sure.
And plus the logo, the white logo is gonna pop really well here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice, dude.
I mean,
Chingón, Oli.
I mean,
Chingón.
that's why I get hired to do this, cabrón.
Hey, you're right, bro. Perdóname.
Here's another one I did for another pinup.
the
Yeah,
same
dude.
book?
I'm just doing B-roll stuff right now, dude.
Oh, is that what you're working on right now? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that for this? Okay, so this is for
Yeah,
the same book.
this is
then.
a print for the campaign.
Okay, nice.
This is by Rich Ayala, Roach Balls.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this is a very, very different type of render, very airbrushy.
Yeah. Oh wow. Freaking Ayala, man. He kind of has like a little bit for this one anyway. For me, is I'm kind of getting Richard Corbin vibes for this one.
Really? That's
For
interesting.
me,
Yeah.
for me anyway. I don't know
I
for
could see
everyone
that. I could
else.
see that.
Not so much the colors, but the style, the art style,
artwork,
the
yeah.
inks.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of has a Richard Corbin look to it. a feel to it. But I mean, then again, Richard Ayala is a freaking beast when it comes to this kind of.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
surprised actually that he's able to be so like, I guess what's the word I'm looking for? Versatile, I want to say,
Versatile,
or
yeah.
in his
that's
style,
what
because the Roach Balls comic is like, it's so dirty and filthy, and this one's more crisper and cleaner.
Timon.
So that's great that he's able to do that, change his style a little bit.
Yeah, so this is a line art.
Yeah, it's looking
So
good.
yeah, also do you have to like, I had to like separate planes. So that's why I did the background like this, like in the sunset,
Nice.
in the foreground, like all shadowy and shit. Like they're in the like dark in the wrong side of town, like in the in the shadow, no, of the city.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where the cool characters are, no, where the cool guys are.
Yeah, of course.
Literally,
That's a
cool, 'cause
great
they're in
print.
cooler
So
colors.
that's going to be a print for when he fulfills.
Yeah, it's gonna be, I believe, a metal print. I'm not sure.
Metal
yeah.
print.
Yeah,
Ay,
metal
cabrón.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Well,
man.
nice, dude.
But he has a hookup for metal prints thanks to Phoenix Animation. He does a metal print.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I remember Phoenix Animation mentioning that. In one of the, I think I was on the live stream with him. Yeah, when were you, Anthony? Were you with me on that one? With Phoenix Animation and
Heroes.
I was with B Rose. No, I was only with B Rose.
No, I think I was by myself. I think
Yeah.
I was by myself with that one. Yeah. That's right. Nice. Well, that's a hookup. That's a hookup for sure.
Yeah, man. Dude, get him on.
Nice. I know Phoenix Animation was here with us earlier. I don't know if he's still with us right now, but that's awesome, dude. So that's great. So you're just coloring for B-rolls at the moment.
Yeah,
then?
I also got other gigs. I need to color a pinup for CG Vacation. I'm doing
Oh, for
colors
the
on
Diaz
that.
brothers.
yeah, for the Diaz brothers.
Nice.
And what else am I doing? Oh, I gotta do a few pages for the 3 Nights 4 Days campaign for Mecca Curtis. With Preston
You're
with
just
the drawing.
freaking busy then.
Dude, yes, I'm. I need to turn in a few pages so B-Rose won't get angry with me. And next week, yeah, it's all Micah stuff because he's about to launch the campaign.
Okay.
He needs-
For those of you who don't know, Oli can also draw, but he just, I guess, doesn't for whatever reason.
Right now, the money's where it's coloring, dude. Right now.
For you right now,
for
is the
me,
coloring.
for me, because everybody needs a colorist.
Yeah, there aren't that
That's
many
true.
colorists out there
Yeah.
in indie comics.
Really?
In
Really?
indie, yeah.
Interesting. I thought there was like plenty of colorists out there in the indie scene. Huh. Well, good for you, Oli, for coming up.
But dude, I mean, that's the thing right now, dude. With 6x6, we also want to work on our shit, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's just time, dude. I need to learn like how to organize better, because I also design the campaigns. I have to
Yeah.
get quotes.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that shit, right?
Yeah, no, for
mean,
sure.
I
I know you like
color.
really work really hard for your campaigns. I know that for sure.
Yeah, dude, and I also have a story I want to draw. I mean, my own shit I want to do. But
Órale.
I need to clear my plate first, like finish like a lot of coloring, save a lot of money, because probably if I'm gonna draw, I'm not gonna allow other gigs to get in, because I rather
Right.
want to focus on drawing and getting that story out, and then get gigs, or I don't know. It's all
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
dude.
for
I
sure,
just need to,
for
and I
sure.
can't multitask, dude. I suck at
I know.
multitasking.
I know.
I need to do just one task a day, and that's it. I can't, because I won't get shit done, man.
Do you have a day job too, Ollie?
Nah, dude. This is my full-time gig, but
Oh, God bless.
yeah.
God bless.
Ooh, yeah.
But
dude,
I
seriously,
mean-
that's what we all want.
Living the
Yeah,
dream.
but, it's
Yeah, exactly. Living the dream.
God bless.
Órale pues. Well then, I'm gonna call it quits. We've been here for 2 hours, which is pretty fucking awesome. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it for 2 hours, but since I got a little drunk and buzzed, and I was pissed off in the beginning of the stream,
What were you pissed off?
the traffic, traffic getting home, and I was just frazzled, and my ghetto self came out.
Your ghetto self came out.
I was fucking cussing up a storm. I was like, "Fuck this shit! I can't fucking hate this shit, motherfuckers."
I haven't seen that in our streams. So.
Well, I'm gonna do more of these streams because I think readers and backers need to see our human side. Myself, Anthony, and we're like constantly promoting the marketing. We get burnt out, and I thought, you know what, we need a stream where we could just chill out and just kind of unwind, hang out, and just talk. And just talk and talk shit. Not just talk shit, but talk about stuff we like. Talk about movies we like, shows, that kind of stuff. And just kind of just relax and take a break from constantly tweeting out stuff and getting people to try to share our stuff and get people to back our campaign. So I think we need to do more of these so that way, they can see that we're human behind all the tweets and stuff that we do.
Connect.
So I love this. I dug this. It was great. What do you think, Anthony? You think it was a good
I love
little
it.
breather?
It's like an hour and a half past my bedtime, but
yeah. Sorry about
I was
that,
gonna say, man, you look sleepy.
Let's go earlier,
I'm
dude.
starting
Let's go earlier.
up since 5.
Yeah, and next time, Anthony, if you have to go, just go, dude. Just say, hey, I'm gonna take off,
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I the next time I'm just gonna grab a drink too.
Órale.
Good. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, no,
Is it-
for sure.
Is it Saturday
For sure we'll do
over
this
there,
more.
Gambino? Or
Is it Saturday? Yes. My time's only 2 days. Believe it or not.
Then we should probably do these on Saturdays. Then we should probably do these on Saturdays or Friday nights. Worst case scenario, it's Friday nights or Saturday nights for sure. Or not even Saturday nights. It could be like evening for you. It could be 4 o'clock over here, and then 7 o'clock for you where you're at, and we'll be good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's usually dinner time. I'll eat. There we go.
After dinner, Gambino. After.
Yeah.
your dinner on stream. Everybody does it.
We'll figure it out.
All right, guys. Well, I think we'll call it a night tonight. Thank you, Ben, for joining us.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, guys.
And sharing your comic book with us, because I know that's, like I said, a big deal. Us artist types like to keep things under wraps until we're ready to show them. But thank you again for sharing that on our stream.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Oli, gracias. Thank you for joining us too and sharing your colored pages. And
Share the link.
I think what you got so far, dude, is good. I think you should
Thank
keep
you,
doing with that
thank
with that
Yeah,
color
yeah,
stuff.
man.
I'm
looks
gonna stick
good.
with that. I'm gonna stick with that style.
Yeah, all right. So with that said, guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging out with us and sticking with us. Thank you for Super Spurk for being here with us.
Super.
Freddie Ness, thank you for joining us.
Freddie was here. Awesome.
Freddie was here. Yeah, Freddie was here. He asked
Cool.
us a few questions. Ben, again, thank you. Good Ideas Comics, thank you for being here, hanging out with us. Phoenix Press, he was here with us for a while. B Rose, cabron. I don't know where you went, but you were here for a minute and then you took off. But thank you for joining us. So with that said, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, we'll do this again next week, maybe on a Saturday instead of a Thursday, and then that way Anthony can join me in getting drunk and talking shit and
Fridays, dude.
having a
Do
good time. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. Don't forget to back the Vigilant Fury. Don't forget to back Death Stop if you haven't done so already. Check out the Second Chance campaign for Kryptonals. That's going to be launched on Kickstarter. Ben,
And
when
Legal.
roughly do you think you'll have your oh yeah, that's right. You said next Halloween, right? Next year?
Yeah, next year, probably around July or so, I'll launch.
July or so.
June or July.
Awesome,
yeah.
man.
Okay,
Nice.
so keep an eye out for that. Follow Ben at Vehement Studios. Is that your Twitter handle right there?
Yes, sir.
All right, follow him on Twitter. Check him out if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Oli, you can check him out on Twitter as well, Oli656, and also at 656 Comics. You can check out Gambino at Gambino Studio on Twitter and Instagram. He's also on Instagram. And you can also find me on, hold on, my finger's like, there it is, Lucid Comic on Twitter, and also Lucid PRD on
You weren't even
Instagram.
pointing to your name, dude. Dude, you are drunk. Jesus.
I'm fucking, dude, I'm like, fucking gone, bro. As you can't tell.
Is your writer Gambino? What the fuck?
secretly, Gambino is the writer. I'm just posting her, you know.
Julius was like, follow me over there at Twitter.
Thank you again, guys, for joining me and having a good time.
I want this Julius in our streams. God damn it.
You know what? On Sunday, you'll see me like this on Sunday if you have your
tomorrow.
domingazos.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow? Wait, what's going on tomorrow? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow Sunday. In my time zone.
Hey!
We're
Hey!
confusing.
You're confusing me.
Tomorrow's Friday, dude.
He's still going. Stop fucking drinking.
All right.
It's Saturday in his neck of the woods.
Yeah,
Good one, Ben. Good one. Props to that one.
Your color, favorite color, what was it? I forgot.
Brown.
Brown.
Brown, okay.
Hazelnut brown.
Hazelnut brown.
All right, guys.
All right.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Oh.
You end this yet?